Good morning and welcome to Monday Motivation. Every single Monday right here live from London. Do you need any more motivation on a day that's going to be 30 degrees? Amazing, right? Amazing. It might be too hot for some and possibly a bit too hot for the dog and stuff like that. But ultimately, it's going to be a beautiful day, a beautiful start to the week. And I think it's really, really important that we have some more motivation, because sometimes it can be easy just to take your foot off the gas. If it's a really sunny day, perhaps you just want to go and chill out outside. It's not a problem if you want to do that sometimes, of course. But a lot of the times you've got to be motivated if you're going to succeed and achieve what you want. So my email out this morning said about comfort zones and the importance of comfort zones. I used to live in a comfort zone. I learned how to DJ, and then that was pretty much it. I learned how to make some records. That was pretty much it. And I stayed in that comfort zone for about 20 years, which was fine, which was great. It was a 20-year comfort zone. It was all good. And I made a living, but I never extended myself further than what I could actually start to achieve. And I think, actually learning to extend yourself, moving outside of a comfort zone, it's so easy just to stop into or slump into a comfort zone and not do anything of note with your life. And from my perspective, I've understood that actually the life of purpose is what's needed. And then, of course, obviously making sure that I'm looking after this mind and body that I'm living in. Very, very important. Very, very important to get your head around this kind of information and get yourself moving. So comfort zones, can be a bit of a problem. It's constantly about stepping outside of that comfort zone, trying something new, going somewhere new, trying something new, starting a new business, investing money, doing whatever it is you want to do, looking after your body, all of that good stuff. You must keep moving outside of the comfort zone all the time. The more you move outside of the comfort zone, the better your life's going to feel. I read something this morning in Think and Grow Rich from Napoleon Hill, when he says all worries could be taken care of just by the fact if you make a decision. If you make a decision to get something done and you're living on purpose and you're doing decisive actions and making things happen, there's no time for worry, none whatsoever. So I think it's very, very good piece of information that, and there's no time for worries when you're being decisive and moving forward. Do not allow the worries to overtake you or get yourselves into a negative place. Make decisions consistently and keep moving forward. So I also read this one over the weekend as well, because I was talking with one of my clients last week about purpose and the importance of purpose, and he's really got it. He's nailed it down. He's put some wonderful posts out there in our coaching clients group. Thoughts and purpose, the connection between them. Essentially, the quote is, until thought is linked with purpose, there is no intelligent accomplishment. Until thought is linked with purpose, there is no intelligent accomplishment. And that comes from James Allen's little book, As a Man Thinketh. Amazing book as well. I highly recommend it. They're all on my Mark Wilkinson official website, all my recommended reading, and the Life Remixed audio book will be coming soon. We're still checking through it and making sure that I haven't messed up too many times. and then that's going to be out there. We're up to almost 70 Amazon reviews and ratings worldwide for Life Remixed. Couldn't be happier. Thank you all so much for inputting and putting your thoughts and your ratings onto Amazon. It really is important. And as I say, we're up to almost 70 now, looking for that magic 100, which really propels us into more pages and being seen by more people. So that's really exciting. I also want to talk to you this morning about leadership. Obviously, the England football team did well yesterday, and I wanted to talk to you about leadership. I think it's so important. I was in a room once in a conference a few years ago, and the guy on the stage asked everyone in the room, he said, who here is in a leadership position? And the whole place pretty much put their hand up, like 300 people. Everyone put their hand up. I'm in a leadership position. And then he said, how many of you have got leadership qualifications? And there was only me and two other people kept our hands up, because everyone else put their hands down because they didn't have a leadership qualification, even though they'd been promoted into leadership positions. And I think that's a very, very interesting thing, EQ, emotional intelligence, is becoming more and more important. And that's something big that we do with eColours. It's something big we do with all of our coaching. with Life Remixed, with KGW, etc. We do all of that. Emotional intelligence, highly, highly important. Morning, Jace. How are you? Great to have you on board, my friend, this morning. Hope you're good. You're going to enjoy the warm temperatures that we're going to have around the UK today. So I'm going to do this in two halves because according to Napoleon Hill and the 500 millionaires in Think and Grow Rich, there are 11 factors. Don't drop the bookmark. There are 11 factors to leadership. And those 11 factors to leadership are really, really important. And you must show all of those qualities. If you're going to lead yourself, you're going to lead your family, your friends, your partners, etc. And then you're going to lead other people as well. So you've got to have these factors. And there's 11 factors according to Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Wonderful, wonderful book, of course. Let me start to go through a few with you. So he says in the book there that when you begin to think and grow rich, you will observe that riches begin with a state of mind, with definiteness of purpose, and with little or no hard work. Let me just read that to you again, right? When you begin to think and grow rich, you will observe that riches begin with a state of mind, not definiteness of purpose, and with little or with definiteness of purpose, and with little or no hard work. So the point is that if you want to get rich, you want to be wealthy, and that wealth, the true meaning of wealth is not just money, by the way. Wealth is everything: health, wealth, happiness. If you want to get all of that going, you must have some sort of purpose in your life. It's not about hard work. It's about thinking and growing. And that's the important bit. The more you think, the more you grow, the better you're going to do, honestly, in life. It's a beautiful thing. Something that I've come to understand and now practice daily. And life just gets better and better and better. I promise you that. So it's really cool. So let's talk about the first few factors of leadership. And I'm going to do the rest on Friday at 5 p.m. So I do this live at 8 a.m. and I do Friday at 5 p.m. So I'm going to do those factors of leadership now, half of them now, and then the other half on Friday, just before the England-Scotland game as well, right? So anyway, look, so these factors are vital pieces of information that you need in your life. Okay, if you're going to lead yourself, and then you're going to be able to, like ripples in a pond, put that out to other people. The first one is unwavering courage. Yeah, having absolute courage. Don't let fear win. Making decisions, getting moving forward. Don't let the worries overcome you. Have unwavering courage based upon knowledge of yourself and of what you do. For us, multiple sources of income, because no follower wishes to be with someone with a leader who lacks self-confidence. You've got to have self-confidence and courage. Yeah, you must keep going, keep building yourself up like the mind, like the muscle. The mind is a muscle. You've got to keep building. Yeah. So unwavering courage is the first factor. The second factor is self-control. Okay. The person who cannot control themselves can never lead others. Self-control sets a mighty example for everyone. And the more intelligent will then copy that and go with it. And you remember what I said about Tony Robbins says as well about obviously people find someone who's being successful and then copy them. That's your job. Find someone who's being successful and then copy them. It's really good stuff to do. Here's number 3, a keen sense of justice. Without a sense of fairness and justice, no leader will be able to get respect from anyone else. So you've got to have a keen sense of justice, lots of empathy for people as well. I said earlier about being decisive and decisions and sticking to them. You don't allow the worries to win. You're being every decisive and moving forwards, without worry, without doubt. Morning, Andy. Yeah, there you go. Just checking if this notification works. It works, mate. Good morning. Monday motivation, fired up, ready to go. Yes, mate. All good. We've almost got Spanish weather today, Andy. So that's good. So about leadership, you've got to think about the great leaders, the successful people in life, the ones that are really out there doing it. Unwavering courage, self-control, a keen sense of justice. Number 4, definiteness of decision. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyone who wavers in their decision shows they're not sure of themselves. They can't lead others. You have to be completely sure, completely on point, and understand exactly what's going on in your world to then be able to help other people. And it's a mission. It doesn't take 30 seconds. It takes quite a long period in your life. It takes quite a chunk of your life. It's taken me many years to get to the point where I do have unwavering courage. I have self-control. I do have a keen sense of justice. I have definiteness of decision. I want that to be all of you guys as well. Couple more today. Definiteness of plans. You must have a plan and you must be able to execute it. You know, a real genius or someone who can really plan and make things happen, despite all the noise that's going on around them, they're the ones that still get things done, but they've planned it out. They know what they're going to do and they make it happen. It's very, very, very important. Okay. It's like having a ship without a rudder if you don't have a plan. Yeah, I've got a plan. I know what I'm doing. I know where Emma and I and Frankie the puppy, I know where we're all going. I know what we're doing. I know the sense of freedom that we already have. And I know where we're going to go in the longer term. The next 10 years are going to be amazing. Trust me. And the last habit I want to leave you with this morning is a really good one. It's about leaving people with the impression of increase. Or in this case, as he says in Think and Grow Rich, it's the habit of doing more than you're being paid for. Yeah, it's the habit of doing more than you're being paid for. How many people get a salary and then that's it, and they just do just enough to keep that job going? Yeah, how many people have that kind of mindset that it's like, well, I'm getting paid for that, so that's all I'm going to do. You know, get into the habit of doing a little bit more. A little bit more. Show that you are worthy of a little bit more to the universe. It might not be with that boss. It might not be with that job. But show that you're worth a little bit more. Get into the habit, okay, of doing more than you're being paid for. If you can get into the habit of doing more than you're being paid for, all of a sudden, things will start to change in your life. Okay, so that could be some charity work even, you know. It could be a little bit more for a good boss that you're working with, you know. But as a leader, you've got to do a little bit more than you're being paid for. And I promise you that's exactly what I do. I add value as much as I possibly can wherever I can. Diana, one of my clients and becoming a great friend, Diana says she's had 10 times the amount of value that she's paid me for, which is amazing. And I'm really, really grateful to her for saying that. I think this is really, really important. At the end of the day, always do more than you're being paid for, and your life's going to be really, really positive. So Andy tells me that my personal page is not connecting. Yes, indeed, mate. I do know that. It's a strange one with StreamYard at the moment. I'm going to have words with them about that because clearly, yes, Diana's here, Andy's here. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I noticed that. It's not connecting on my personal profile. I'm going to try and fix that before Wednesday evening because on Wednesday evening, I'm going to be joined by the most famous DJ in the world, perhaps. Fatboy Slim is going to be joining me on Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. Right here live on StreamYard. I think the football match is on, Italy against Switzerland, but we can wait for the second half for that. In the Euros, and Fatboy Slim will be joining me live right here on all these channels at 8 p.m. on Wednesday. We're going to talk about life. We're going to talk about love. We're going to talk about how he survived lockdown. Between you and I know he's been working in a cafe, which is hilarious and amazing. Cup of tea, please, Fatboy Slim. Yeah, that'll be good. But he's loving it, honestly. So, yeah, it's going to be fantastic to be joined by Norman Cook on Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. And just remember, wherever you are, whatever you're doing this week, got to keep moving outside of a comfort zone. Got to keep moving. Even if you want to enjoy the summer and the nice weather and then move outside the comfort zone in September, plan it. Think about it. What's going to happen in September? What's going to happen in October and November? Be planning it now, so you can enjoy the summer, but you know that the plan is in place and you know what you're going to do then and then. And keep moving. Okay, listen, remember, Fatboy Slim Wednesday evening. That's going to be awesome. I'll be back on Friday evening as well with the rest of the factors of leadership before the England-Scotland game. I think Gareth Southgate is doing a wonderful job of leadership of that team, and all power to him. We're all smiling here, all the England fans. Wishing Wales and Scotland all the best, of course, as well. It's all good. I've got nothing but love for you. If you do get a chance and you're reading some summer reading, Life Remixed, please do leave an Amazon review for us. It's very, very much appreciated. Barney's here on YouTube just saying great chat. Thanks, Barney. Really appreciate that, mate. Join us on Wednesday evening for Fatboy Slim and Friday at 5 p.m. here in the UK. I'll be doing the follow-up to the rest of the factors of leadership. But just to review them very quickly: unwavering courage, self-control, a keen sense of justice, decisions making, make it good, make definite plans, and have a habit of doing more than you're being paid for. If you're doing that, you're going to have a good start to the week. Right. I love you and leave you. See you soon, guys. Big love.